right? The Bannerman looks bad in this deck. I have so many spells already. I think I'm still gonna take down. Like, since lame, it was lame. I was very disappointed. I'm gonna take the Discover Bog. Yeah, I mean, let's take some fun cards. There's a good one. There's a good one. Discover a Dragon. Plus, it has synergy with Protect the Innocent. I'll take Protect the Innocent over Iron Deep Trog. Take a Gnome Private. I'm not... I'm trying to have some fun here with Light and Darkness, but I'm not crazy enough to take the Stone. I guess I'm gonna take the Snowballed, but these are bad. Ooh, these are good. Well, this one's good. Scarlet is very slightly interesting. Alright, let's take Cornelius. If we get, you know, an Immortalized in Stone, Garen's Grace is really good. I don't know if we're gonna get it, though. Discover a Beast. We can't discover a Colossus, because the Paladin Colossus is a mech. Even if we could discover a Colossus. We have 4 spells. Alright. Team Spec Animation OP. Yeah. Alright, I'll take Garen's Grace, I suppose. Hold the bridge. Let's take Hold the Bridge. Oh, another legendary. So we actually just got Jackson in gold from one of the golden bundles. But we're gonna take Mr. Smite, I think. Or we could think about Justicar Trueheart, you know? Upgrading to 2 dudes per turn is not exactly a win condition, but it can actually be quite good. Upgrade for 1600.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. Half price, half price. Seafloor Savior is one of the best cards. One of the best cards. Sentinel's not very good, but neither is Noble Sacrifice. Take Noble Sacrifice to try and protect like Cornelius Roame. The Sentinel's just so bad. Dredge. I don't have any sinky stuff yet, do I? I got this other dredge. Maybe we'll get some sinky stuff. Save so low on dust, yeah. I disenchanted a ton of epic cards to get our dust up. I'm gonna take another Hold the Bridge, but maybe, you know, I won't have any minions on board. I wish I had a huge toad. Repeat the last spell you've cast on a friendly minion on this. Get +2/+1 and a Divine Shield. Or a Noble Mount. Maybe it's still better to take Stormwind Champion, but I got 3 different buffs. Let's actually go with the Squawker. Mothership. What were the other 2 cards? I don't know. Murloc Knight's fun. Sometimes it's too slow, but, you know, it's only up against Evil Heckler anyway. Gorilla Bot, I've got at least the Seafloor Savior. We've got the Mothership as well. So, yeah. Pretty easy Gorilla Bot, I would say. Kings. Kings works with Squawker. It's a 4th buff. Pelican Diver really failed me last run anyway. Everybody had a counter to it. Take a Restaurant. Take a Panda or take a Consecration? I think I'm going to take a Panda, because Discover's more fun, but Consecration's a good card, for sure. It's always been a good card. Sunny Spy, Abusive. Probably just going to take Sunreaver. I actually even have the Noble Sacrifice. If I play this on 1, sometimes I can buff that on 2. Abusive can work well with our Divine Shield stuff, I suppose, but overall, I think I'm just going to take the 2. If I can't have Synergy, technically... Oh, I got Reckoning as well. I don't think we have Murlocs, so we're just going to take Crazed Alchemist. Hero power twice per turn is not that good. That's a Medic the Madman, right? Should upgrade to gold. I might at some point. I'm going to take Crazed Alchemist. Steel Champions works with the Squawker, but I have so many other buffs anyway. You know, but maybe I still take Seal, right? The Bannerman looks bad in this deck. I have so many spells already. I can't buff. I can't buff spells. We pass Bannerman. It cycles itself, but I have so many spells. I'm like, it's only spell for Garen's Grace. It's an awkward pick, actually. Bannerman's really good, but I've got so many spells already that I'm worried we're not buffing anything. More like you draw stuff off Bannerman. Right, more like you draw the good stuff, like the Mothership and the Roman stuff. Yeah. I think we are going to take Bannerman, but it's a tough pick. Split down the middle and take the Kobold, right? I think I'm going to take Bannerman. It's close. We got so many spells for Baba, but we'd rather have Drake anyway. I don't really have much late game. I don't have a strong preference. Do I think it's the Drake? Or was his Naga's too good in this deck with so many activations? I think, you know, so Ball says Naga, and I think you are right. I think this deck needs to snowball, right? We need to get ahead and stay ahead, like a lot of our decks. Yeah, Troll Centurion, it's Drake. I'm not too concerned about that, but yeah, this deck needs to get ahead and stay ahead, because we need to be able to have minions on board to use the buffs. So I am more concerned about the early and mid game than the late game, so alright, we will go Naga. Take the Stormwind Guard, pretty easy pick. I know we've got a lot of spells for the 2/2 thing, but I'd still rather have Stormwind Guard. I don't want another Snowball, don't want a Dragonhawk, let's just take this cheap minion. Let's take the Divine Shield. Librarian's interesting, but we need to get minions on board and stay there, which Ram Commander can also help with. Okay, this is the most interesting deck today. It's much more interesting than the other three, I would say. I still don't know if it'll be successful, but it's the most interesting deck. If it's gonna win, it's gonna win off the Roam and the Mothership and the Discover a Dragon. 7-win channel point. Yeah, we can do it on this one, because, you know, the other decks I said 4, like all the decks, and they all got 3 or 4. But this deck's actually interesting. This deck, I think, can succeed. But we've been seeing the strength of opponents today. So yeah, if you want to predict 7 wins or not, you can go there. Keep in mind that all of our decks have got 3 or 4 wins today. It's been rough. Let's change the deck title. The title is Smite plus Dragon Discover Paladin. I've got the Roam as well, but I don't know if people get excited about Roam. I also need to say Mr. Smite, or people be like, people are gonna be like, yeah, Smite, that priest spell. Boosters, they're going all in on yes, big face. Play Noble Sacrifice now. Do Ram Commander, Coin Ram next turn. Races they believe. There are 200,000 channel points on yes and only 12,000 on no. So right now, a single channel point on no pays off, you know, like 20 times over if we don't get it. Now it's 42,000 on no, so that pays off, you know, like 1 to 4. 60,000 on no, 200,000 on yes. But says they're more happy donating to the yes boys. And yeah, Shot said they went no, because I was Miami went yes. I would do the same. I would do the same. I said someone no, so Bruce can get a larger payout. I don't know. I think this is the best deck today, but I still got no faith after the other ones. So I can buff Smite. I can buff Smite to be an even bigger SMOrc. And then we can Battle Ram the Played Beetle, or I can play Beaming Sidekick, but that lets them make some, like, value trades. Alright, not a very good hand right now for this position. We're about to draw Smite, which is also not good right now. But hopefully the Mothership can get us back into it in a few turns. But 10 points on no, just let's save no, I don't believe in him. Good. The right play. Technically we can go Sidekick, hold the bridge. I don't think I'm going to, but we could. What's supposed to say, I think this deck will get 8 wins, but I voted 5,000 on no because of the pair. Can be wise, can be wise. Also, based on the other deck results today. This hopes 12 wins. I would definitely be happy to get one after the mediocre results earlier.
King's honor, friend.
This is still a little bit awkward. This is... I feel like this can easily get 7. But in this meta, it's easy to get 4 or 5-2. Yeah. Especially today. Picture 4 with this curve. Yeah. Picture trade the 1-1 instead. I thought about it. I thought about it a little bit. Because we know this is gonna be the board state. Yeah. I thought about it. Can we get lucky and get like a missile launcher? Well, actually the Anoiotron is still pretty lucky here. Can we get a missile launcher and shoot the Drake. What else do we got? We got the Cornelius Roame ready. Well, we're kind of running out of cards a little bit. Well, and then we're gonna do that, which is not too big. What are we doing now? Just hope they can't get through a Cornelius. I mean, he draws at least 2 cards. Larger charger. Yeah, we can actually survive a hit on the 6/6. With Cornelius next turn. Oh yeah, resistance like going for the smite immediately. Yeah. What would be kind of sweet is if they played, you know, an even bigger snowfall. Not this turn, but, you know, 2 turns from now. And we go, like, smite, hold the bridge, and we just smack it with, you know, 10 divine shield damage. Oh, well, they kind of played a bigger... They kind of played a bigger snowfall. But it looks weird. Looks like Cornelius... Ah, shoot. What is this? Ah. It looks like the Cornelius draws even more cards, but nope. Nope. Okay, we can do this, though. We can go Smite Protector.
All hands on deck.
Abashed! This is almost perfect play. And it's Golden Smite. We upgraded it to gold. Like the 3rd or 4th legendary, we've upgraded to gold. Praise the upgrade system.
Turning tides. Let's wreck your life.
Baba... Lightning Storm? Stormcrack. Wait, so this is like 8 years too late. Wait, 8 years too late for... Oh, for the going upgrade system. I thought you meant for upgrading my Smite. I'm like, what are you talking about? It came out like 2 expansions ago. I want to try to discover a Righteous Defense. But I can do it. I can do it after the Bannerman anyway.
Really? It's not too heavy.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I got the equality. I got the equality, which will let me kill the 8/8 and the 6/5. Alright. Still got Discover a Dragon. We saw that bridge. The bridge is sweet, but I thought removing, you know, like 50 damage from their board was pretty good. Just perfect. I missed that. I missed the charge on the smite. I sure did. Alright. Trade and...
Who is next on
Oh dear, that's not good. Alright. We need this Discover a Dragon to be pretty good. Pretty good.
A good explorer comes prepared.
I guess that's pretty good, maybe. Do I ever still do the bridge on this turn? If I was gonna do it, I should have gone bridge and then kings, because I want the Squawker to get the kings, not to hold the bridge. Hey, says you do hold the bridge now. Should have done it in the other order, though. Which doesn't give rush. I know it doesn't give rush, but the Divine Shield can help me here if they've got the wrong cards. But yeah, I should have played the king second, for the Squawker's sake.
Let's get him.
And I'm playing another spell anyway. Is it like the shield better than the +2, +3? Extra on the kings. Well, they do manage to take out the front of the Primordial Drake here. Which is 95% chance you're winning the game. Well, that's what I thought about against the Paladin earlier, so I don't know. I don't know. So if I play Squawker right now, it gets the Noble Steed inside of it. If I play the Hold the Bridge first, then we get +1 attack. But that's it, so we'll play this first. Holy light!
Got something to hide?
Thought about damaging the strength to him so I can kill it next turn. But right now we're threatening lethal. Oh, it takes 1 Ysera. Ysera would be kind of weird right now, though, right? Because if they use Ysera, they have to dream the Bronze Explorer, which lets me discover another dragon, so then I could get Ysera, or something similar.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
So many buff guards, very buff paladin. Many buffs.
You win this
You dream your own minions. You used to be able to. You used to be able to dream your own minions, but they changed that when they put Ysera in the core set. And they actually gave a refund on the original Ysera for 2 weeks when they did that. I disenchanted my Ysera. Classic Ysera, as opposed to core Ysera. Alright, we'll probably take a 3-minute break after this next game, just as a heads up.
Sir Finlay versus Kurtress.
Ever says, is there a way in Deck Tracker so your best average 3 for leaderboards? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I've never seen a way to do it. So I always just manually look at my games. I look for, you know, where there were a couple good ones in a row, and then I have a little spreadsheet that I can just insert the numbers and get the average. But no. You can restrict the date range, right? You can restrict the date range, but, you know, it'll still, if you played more than one run in a day, you'll still end up, you know, like 29 or 32 or something. But yeah, there's no easy way to say, what's my best 30 over this time period? It's one of the few things that's missing from the default deck tracker. They got plugins, which maybe there's a plugin that does it, but I've never tried. There's one more point about that. What's the last point? Yeah, so that's one of the 2 things I've wanted in Deck Tracker it doesn't have, is, you know, find your best consecutive 30 for Arena, and also a way to see your win rate on coin versus off coin. It tracks whether you played on coin or off coin, but it doesn't actually tell your win rate based on that.
Turning tides. Let's switch your minds.
Duty!
Yeah, try a setup for the Gnome Private to sacrifice itself to the Tar next turn. Which I'm pretty sure Arena does that. If you enter your results over there type of thing, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. In fact, people have told me that.
fresh fell steel, hot out of the kiln.
What?
Oh, bother!
I don't think I agree with that play.
Duty!
There are ways to punish me for going face. Particularly, same that card. I mean, it's not good if they have it here anyway. I was thinking of flanking strike. Got another Kings! Another Kings! I'm not gonna trade that Rust-Rot Viper. I mean, I got the Garden's Grace that I can, you know, go face for 12, but then they'll just, you know, poison the giant Squawker, so not too hyped for that.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Holy mackerel! The bridge, I mean, it's pretty sweet, but I don't have too many minions left. Of course, you could try to trade the bird, then go in. You could. I mean, if you have full faith in your divine shield, at that point you've traded, so they could literally hero power, take the 12 damage to their face, and then trade the poison. Or maybe they've got some type of rush or damage in their hand. So I don't think I would trust that personally, but you could go for it. Cast a holy spell on this, cast again on friendly minion. Oh man. Am I that bold? Who made that parrot a king? There's nothing in the Stormwind rulebook that says a parrot can't be made king. Just like a dog can play basketball.
I'm 7 moves ahead
Do you like to play with fire?
So do you think they went for the spell I discovered, or did they just go for a minion anyway? Ha! Alright, well if they get rid of this spell, if they get rid of the bridge, that'll be sad. But I'm gonna do it. Okay. So, it is get rid of a minion. So if I play restaurant, the restaurant goes away. If I play hero power, I get a 3/3.
Those were priceless.
And I'm gonna take the 3/3, but using the restaurant means that, you know, the counter is gone for next turn.
Give me your best shot.
What's it doing? Okay. A bit of damage on their board. So let's see, we can play restaurant. Restaurant gets countered. We can play Murloc 9 hero power. The Murloc Knight and the Murloc and the dude will all get buffed.
Predictable.
Oh, wait, what? Why do I think I have one more mana than I do? Kane's is not enough mana. Why? Shoot. I mean, that's all my fault. Not enough mana. Yeah, no, you're too late with the Twitch delay, but you're super right. You're super right. I was working with one more mana that I actually had.
Right.
Audience.
The internet's right. Okay, so we got the mothership, which will actually buff out of range of dying, which is actually not good. We can play... What can we do? We can play Light Blade. Now let's make sure I have the mana this time. I can do the combo. I can do the Light Blade, Bronze, Garen's Grace. If they have an Inquisitor, we still die. But it's super hype if they don't have 9 damage from hand. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Maybe maybe they got the 9 damage. Maybe they have the Inquisitor. I hope they don't.
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
Battlemaster kills us too, yeah. So this is if you cast a holy spell on this. I messed this up once. Let's not mess it up this time. Alright, well this should be either a glorious win or a sad defeat. Yeah, freezes choose a lot as we go up against Demon, you mean? Okay. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty. The intro to the Light Bearer card or whatever. Okay, I mentioned we'd take a break after that game. Let's do it. Let's dedicate that win to Zeddy with the 52 months of sub. Very, very appreciated. There's no way! It's a good concede line. It's one of my favorites. Jazz also, I save. Good to see you, Jazz. Although, I'll see you again in 3 minutes. A perfectly played game. Yeah, I completely perfectly played that Murloc Knight. 100%. At least I played okay against the legendary counter card. Alright. I didn't remember. I had to remember more often to, like, shout out the YouTube during those breaks. It's a good time for people to be like, oh, I watch YouTube. I could go watch Sweet Highwind runs. Alright, we're saying hi, Jazz. We're gonna try to go coin seafloor and then maybe just play the card we get off the seafloor, but if we don't, see if Crazed Alchemist can help us. I almost thought about keeping that Cornelius Roame, you know, if we can stay ahead on board, then hey, Roame is great.
Initializing
There's Rome. But he's gonna have to stay down there. He's gonna have to stay down there because I need the buffed Sunreaver or the buffed Ram Commander. Alright, 2 mana, 4/5, 2 mana, 4/4 with a big upside. I guess I'll take the 4/4 with the big upside. Oh, this one's better for Hold the Bridge. Actually, happy because the girl you were dating became the girlfriend. The upgrade. Upgrade. Hope it works out well. Hope it works out well. Yeah, we're just gonna hold the bridge, not take that 3 damage, but get them off board. The other play is like, I don't know, weird. Like, crazed and round. Let's just hold the bridge. Hold the bridge, no life steal. Or still takes the Roam. I think that's extremely greedy. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think it's extremely greedy to not play a buffed 2 mana card on turn 2. Very greedy. Alright, so one move we can make right now is we could Crazed Alchemist the Molvric and use both Rams and go face for 6. I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll just trade. Trade enables them to have a Knight Captain. Ooh. Maybe I will do this, because I really don't want a Knight Captain.
You love my new recipe.
Why is that staying at 0/0 for so long? I missed a message from Mech Mage during the break. Oh, he says, rest in peace, your 5k channel point bit. Oh, because you said no. Mech Mage says, Twilight Drake actually works with Steward of Darkshire. Give you 1 health minions Divine Shield. Ah. Would it work with Pelican Diver? Would it put Divine Shield on the Diver before it goes dormant? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. So Cornelius Roame is inside the trawler.
A good explorer comes prepared.
I don't have any way to play 4 dragons, right? Still, the 8 mana 8/8 may be superior to the Scaled Nightmare. Dies to Troll Centurion, though. Actually, so a Scaled Nightmare.
Let's see, what do I take?
Someone's good, not bad. Says Dormant's like non-existent. Varsity didn't call me dormant then. Not me. Existing's pretty much all I do. And yeah, Mech Mage just has to be turned away. Bells no, yeah, which makes sense only because that's how it worked with the Rush buff card, the Parade Leader, with Vile Fiend. So it makes sense. Or at least it's consistent. I don't know if I want to say it makes sense, but it's consistent. Oh, actually, the Vile Fiend with the Parade Leader, that still didn't even happen when it woke up. Well, I assume they're gonna play like Scale of Anexia and wake up this Kelp Keeper, but I'm still playing Cornelius Roame.
The sky burns and you're sitting around. Move the village.
I like the Stormwind Lion showing up when you play Cornelius. We got a Kings, we got a Bannerman. The Bannerman can put the Kazakasan just out of range of a baseline Troll Centurion. Although we're at 30 health right now anyway. I'm expecting Scales. Be nice if they don't have it. Looks like they don't have it. They can still have Flipper Friends or Discover Flipper Friends. Gardens. So the 4/4 woke up. And they can trade in hero power, but then they take 4 damage anyway. We'll see if they can do better than that. They still got 5 mana. What's this? Mark? Earth and Scales, okay. And they do need health. Arc Panther as well. That was pretty strong. Pretty strong turn for them, unfortunately. I think they're gonna see through this play. That's what I'm gonna do anyway.
Not too heavy.
Ooh, the mothership's good next turn, I hope.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
We're really, really, really lucky. Blessed Goods can get Leviathan. If you get super lucky, probably gonna take City Tax. But Blessed Goods is interesting. Okay. So I think they're gonna see through this. My hope is to Reckoning the Park Panther. But by them, like, going trade the 5-1 to the 3-5, and then they go face with Park Panther. But they might go face with the 5-1 to play around the Reckoning. They were trying to play around Avenge. Now they may not attack with the Park Panther at all, because they suspect Reckoning. No! Things go how I want them to. Attacks you give against scales. Yeah, you do sometimes see people tempo scales. Sometimes you do. Although we know they didn't have scales last turn, so they have to, like, draw it later or discover it later. What? They want the armor? Alright. I mean, they were already at 15. They were already at 15, so I'm a bit surprised. Next turn we can go Mothership and Gorillabot together, so let's just play the 9-9 Kazaka-san. Behold my greatest creation, the Treasure Hoard! Except there's no Treasure Hoard. Still a cool little animation. Yes, this Druid seems 0% weaker. I disagree. I think Druid is weaker, but still solid. I've been seeing a lot less double Miracle Growth decks, but it's still strong.
Who is next on the chopping block?
There's the Night Captain I feared earlier in the game. Okay. I don't think I need that Leviathan, but I'll take it. Pot says drink up and up.
What you want?
Yes, they all got Bark Panther. Bark Panther's strong. I don't know if it's Miracle Growth strong, but it's strong. There might be a way to kill him here. I'm just gonna play Leviathan. Are you cool with that? Okay, it still killed him. It still killed him. Alright, well, all we had to do was coin Seafloor Savior into the 2-mana 4/4 Ram, and everything kept in our control. I says they were in fact not cool with that. I wasn't asking them, I was asking Chad if they were cool with skipping possible lethal. But yeah, they weren't cool with that, it's true. Especially if you're discovering Leviathan, you can get even dirtier. You can get even dirtier. You can play like Swashbuckler as Rogue and get a completely random Leviathan from any class card. We can always get more dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. I toss the Crazed. Or keep the Crazed. I mean, this is an understated hand, right? And the Bannerman can make things decently statted. A little early. A little early for you.
What's this?
What's this 10-mana card? Nice. Now, can I... Thinking about Murloc Knight, we'll stick Bronze Explorer. Now, can I, you know, like, wait on the Bannerman to buff the Seafloor Savior to get a bigger Seafloor Dredge? I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to. Yeah, Dor says if they don't kill the 2/2, you can get the Discovered Mech with Gorilla. It's true, but, you know, the Bronze Explorer's always gonna get a Discovered Dragon, so I don't know. And they did kill the Seafloor Savior, so I was right this time. Not the internet. I'll play the Bronze Explorer now, and we'll buff the Dragon later.
Good explorer comes prepared.
Emergency Deathwing. I got a lot of spells in this deck from Alagos. Safe you are, Internet. The Internet's coming from inside the house. This is an interesting pick. Drake is best the fastest. We've got lots of draw with Malagos. And Deathwing can win us games we don't deserve to win. I took Primordial Drake, yeah. June says Malagos, I'm really tempted. I'm sorely tempted. The files are in the computer. I miss those old, colorful iMac things. You know what, I also missed the follow from Jordy. I think it was during the break. Just thanks with the follow. Appreciate that too. That could be Reckoning. That could be Reckoning, so I'm not gonna attack with the Bronze Explorer like that Druid with the Panther did. And the Forge from the ancient room. I got the Forge.
Really, it's not too heavy.
I love the episode with Scotty, the original chief engineer, and Geordie interacting. Relics, one of my favorite episodes. I told the captain I'd have this done in an hour. How long's it really gonna take? An hour? You didn't tell him how long it's really gonna take, did you? Oh, you got a lot to learn about being a miracle worker. That's a good noble sacrifice. They could have attacked the 1/1 first. Two opponents mess up against Paladin secrets.
Oh, bother.
Now, speaking of messing up against secrets, if I go face here, I can still get reckoned. But if I were to put the noble mount on Bannerman and go face with that, this could get reckoned, give me a 1/1, and then I could flip the Bronze Dragon to 4/5 to try to avoid the weapon killing it.
No, I've got this.
That wasn't Reckoning. I was trying to be smart. I tried. Oh, wait, and let's be fully smart. Let's be fully smart. Let's do the 5 damage before we flip.
You love my new recipe.
Instead of 4. Alright. Try to be smart. Try to be smart. Missing from Zoolander, the search files the computer. They were still searching. Oh no, that's the scene that Mustachio's referencing. And it's one of those old colorful iMac things. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know if there's any other movies more so than Zoolander where the whole movie is very much not my thing, and I'm like, oh man, this is bad, this is stupid. But the ratio of me not liking the overall movie to loving like 4 of the individual scenes is very disparate. And we drew weapon destruction after they swung the weapon. Okay, so it could be Avenge here, but Avenge would not be so bad. Gasoline fight's not stupid. That's one of the scenes I'm counting. I'm counting like the files are in the computer, the gasoline fight, but Y-mail models, and I think there's one more. Well, there's the, is this a building for ants or whatever towards the end. But it's like, 15, 20 great minutes, and then I don't want to watch the actual whole movie. Not at all. Okay, good. It was Sacred Trial.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Yeah, we can still take advantage of Dunblar Bridge here.
No, I've got this.
Okay. We're ahead on board, but, Lava Stuff has low health. We still have a coin. I just noticed your portrait blinking. Do any others do that? We were talking about the other day, and I'm thinking no. Out of all the, 200 hero portraits now, I don't think any of the other ones blink. Yes, I figured who it was, but somebody the other day said they found it highly distracting and disturbing. Just going to violently blink at the stream from now on. He's blinking a lot too. I mean, you blink a lot, right? How often do people blink? It's like, I want to say it's like 14 times a minute, but that's just total my memory. But blinking is very fast. It's very fast, and it's so fast that your brain deletes the memory of blinking, the visual memory. Which, if you've never looked into that, maybe look into it. It's neat, weird stuff.
Hey, I got you, friend.
And yes, tries manually blinking. Don't start manually breathing either. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Those were priceless.
She plays all sorts of strange tricks on you, right? So yeah, you can look stuff up like this if you've never seen it before. There's weird stuff where if you like deliberately blink while looking at a clock, it does weird stuff with like the second sand, because your brain eliminates the visual of when you blinked. It's weird stuff, and you should look it up if you never have. I might not want to trade this, because one of the easiest ways to beat us right now is spammy. You know, they can always hero power spammy anyway, so whatever. So whatever. Where the deck seems pretty insane. It's much better than the other decks today. Somebody else was asking, who was it? You said, hey, Save, how are the runs today? We've had 3 runs, they all went like 3 or 4 wins, and they were decks that I said would go 3 or 4 wins. They just weren't quite good enough. They were not quite good enough, but this one may be good enough. We're at 4-0. I sure hope we're not gonna go 4-3. Mr. Follow from Psy, thank you very much. That was like 3 minutes ago. Looked up Zoolander Best Bits on YouTube. What is that movie? It's a weird one. Uh-oh, it's Mech Mage. Uh-oh, it's Mech Mage. Mech Mage was in chat. Mech Mage is a powerful opponent. A powerful player. It's my pleasure. Cozy, nerdy, enjoyable place here.
Hello.
I don't know about Cozy. I don't know about Cozy, but I was just talking about Geordie LaForge talking to Scotty, so... Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, you don't gotta do that. I mean, you don't gotta do that. I mean, just because Mech Mage is a strong opponent, I mean, I still want to play the match. They may laugh, though. Rigged victory, big rigged. It's not win trading, though. It's not win trading, because I'm never going to, I'm never gonna concede the Mech Mage. He says, deck listed on stream, can't do this match. You can take a screenshot of your deck and give it to me, make it a fair fight. Lightning does that when Lightning snipes. Or you could play the match. You could play the match while sniping. You could listen to what I'm saying and make the perfect plays and then concede, you know? That's what, like, Lyra sometimes does.
Sir Finley versus James.
So remember when I sniped yet before you started playing Dreamscaper and Undivisible, no, Unsighted. I'm combining Indivisible and Unsighted. Don't want to keep the Noble Mount. It's good, but only if I get on board. Guy says, Dreads was responsive Mech Mage was sniping last time they played. Well, we talked about, you know, Mech Mage for, I don't know, literally years, right? Mech Mage plays a lot of Arena, and, you know, except I you know, and people in chat would say, oh, we've seen Mech Mage so often, Mech Mage is sniping. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think Mech Mage just plays a lot of Arena, and is good. And because I've seen Mech Mage make, you know, because we've played against Mech Mage, you know, like, you know, dozens of times before Mech Mage ever showed up here. And, you know, I saw a lot of plays over those dozens of matches. So I'm like, no, this is not a snipe. This is not a snipe. Mech Mage is just strong, powerful, like Queenie. We don't see Queenie all that often, but Queenie's a really strong Arena opponent. Alright, let's squawk it up with the noble mount. A holy light! Try to fit it back there.
Want the plant? Gladly.
So they can... This is cute. I'm gonna not look at my hero power. I'm not gonna look at my secret to indicate what's going down. Stormwind Guard is good here. Very good, actually, but we'll still take Panda. But yeah, if you don't see it, I'll talk... Oh, these are bad.
Enchanting.
If we ever discover a bridge later, this... I could flip that. I could flip this for 4 damage to face. What was I saying? So if you don't see it, they're gonna ping the 4/5, and they're gonna put the 6/4 into it, which will kill it. But then they will trigger Reckoning, and the Gangplank will die too. Yeah, tries to ban card. Oh yeah, they got rid of Naval Mine and Drafting, didn't they? It's one of the cards they got rid of for being too weak. Okay, now where are we? Could go face for 5 and put Smite here. I can flip this to do 3 damage, but it doesn't enable a super good trade.
Other things you never knew you wanted.
No, I don't have divers. They might. It can be enemy Murlocs. I guess we'll just take Vitality Surge. Alright. Now I can't flip the Naval Mine anymore. I can set up. I can set up, and, you know, Mage has a lot of AoEs. Is it always in game playing if you're in chat? Absolutely. No, 100%. Yep.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Alex Straza. This has Stormwind Guard.
Let's see, what do I take?
Hold the Bridge can do extra face damage with Smite. But it has to wait 2 turns. Still gonna take Guard. Alright. This with Beam Me Up Scotty, a phrase never quite said. A lot of variants, though. Usually, the more commonly said phrase was Kirk to Enterprise, beam us up. Or 5 to beam up, or 4 to beam up, 3 to beam up. But, you know, it's fine. Do I actually want Elven Archer for the guaranteed face damage? Maybe. Just like Darth Vader reveal, yeah, totally. Absolutely. Obviously, Luke, I'm right. And that one makes sense in terms of it adds the context, right? It makes it very clear. Oh yeah, it's that Star Wars scene.
And the cycle of life.
Which nerd you want to be? 15 active. How about computer? Sky talking to mouse in Star Trek 4. I love that scene. Hello, computer. And then McCoy hands him the mouse, right? Does it? Or, yeah, because wait, I got too short a cord on that. I've got this other mouse. Oh, hello, computer. Just use the keyboard. Ah, the keyboard. How quaint.
Credit for Plickrel.
King's honor, friend.
Buffed up mine. It's ready to go.
Let's give him a wolf rascals.
It's never mind plus good. Yep. I mean, if I can blow up my mine, they're dead. Even if they clear the rest of the board, the mine exploding kills them. When you're in 6th grade, your teacher walked out the emergency exit one time, screaming, "Beam me up, Scotty." What did you do to that teacher? Dreadful little urchins. Yeah. Alright, 6-0. Very nice. Very nice. And we get the 7-0. Alright. I think this probably will be the last deck today, so... It'd be really nice to end it on the Infinite after the other decks didn't work out. Okay. Miss Jazz, you're getting people left and right with that Reckoning. Yeah. People are falling for it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Megapage was saying, yeah, if they're, you know, in chat watching Twitch, they're also playing a game. And I do the same thing, you know. A lot of times, you know, when we raid somebody, I'll hang out for a bit, but I'm doing my Genshin Impact dailies. I'm doing my Genshin Impact dailies while I'm hanging out.
Uther! I will fight with honor.
Time to save the world!
Okay, seafloor's great. Probably gonna keep all of these. Like I said, the weekly constructed play. I still need to do 5 wins for the month, I think. I still don't think I've got my card back for May. I've still got half the month to do it, but... This is a good time to do the weekly constructed play, though, actually, because today is Nosdormu Day.
Initializing descent.
I can actually take Gnome Private and put the Beaming Sidekick health on it on the same turn. I can get this utterly massive Gnome Private that then I can Noble Mount later. I like the Rams, but I think Gnome Private makes more sense here. But yeah, it's Nosdormu Day, so you can put Nosdormu in your constructed quest and get that 1800 daily quest done.
With every step, the light guides.
Private Shorty, reporting for duty. Neutralizing threat.
Yeah. What if they Righteous Defense it now? They might. They might, if they do, I'll cry. Yeah, like I said, it's only 1,500 if you didn't pay for the battle pass. Fair to say. Ooh, they're gonna go face? Nah, they're gonna kill 2-2. Okay, and this is so... Man, as long as they don't have... As long as they don't have the cards we fear, this is just so sweet. Get that 6-8 on turn 3 with a 1-1 inside it. Man, I hope they don't have silence. I hope they don't have righteous defense. Wait, what's that word? Gime? What's a gime? Oh, a gime. So this could be Reckoning. But, you know, if we get Reckoned, I still have a 1-1 Divine Shield left behind. Dredge can get Ram Commander, hold the bridge, or a new card. I'll wait till I discover a dragon.
Let's see, what do I take?
Ooh, Stormwind Guard on curve.
Reporting for duty. That was a mistake.
Cheers, mate!
I knew it was Reckoning. I knew it could be Reckoning, rather. But yeah. Those are scared of Reckoning. I lose a 6-3, I get a 1-1. It's okay. It's okay.
King's honor, friend.
It's the village.
It's going to be okay.
It's gonna be okay. I hope. I hope. Right now we're hoping to put Cornelius Roame behind a taunt, but we'll see what they play for 6. Hope it's not Mothership.
Where's your alliance?
It's not Mothership.
Now.
It's not Mothership. So they get up to 4 buffed minions. No! Up to 3 buffed minions. Because they have not played the Holy Spell from the Battle Vicar. But we still get the taunt for the Roam. Win in Rome, draw a billion cards. That's how the saying goes, right? There's no bets looking bad. Yeah, you bet the deck won't go 7 wins. It goes 7-0 casually, huh? Yeah, good news for me. Their hero power becomes summon a 1-1 Murloc. That is proper good. Love the Murlocs. Now I'm drawing too many cards. I might sacrifice Cornelius. I need more power, Scotty. Wait, that's slightly too much power. Okay. Let's bring it back. Bring it back a little bit.
Turning tides. We'll switch your mind.
It's time for action.
Redirect power to life support. Now, if life support's failing, that's good, but overcharging life support. You know? The Enterprise air conditioners are just blowing air out. Captain! William Shatner! Your toupee is flying all over the place. There's too much power. Noble sacrifice blocks that, but I have to give up Rome right now. I definitely have to give up Rome. Now we are burning cards. Oh, actually, I thought I was gonna burn that one, but it's exactly 10. Nice. All right, Rome goes there. Do I have a easy, convenient way to do 2 damage with that? I don't want to Divine Shield this. I need it to die. Stop him. He's supposed to die. I could just double trade. I mean, we're always going to win on card advantage here, right? Alright. Being slightly haphazard here. If they do win, I mean, good for them. If they have to beat like a 9-card advantage to win from here. If they use a Night Captain, the Night Captain dies to Reckoning. Or says too much oxygen. That's actually a thing. Too much oxygen will kill you. Frontline fortified. Is green save file? Could you tell which class is the best? Shaman, Warlock, or Paladin? So I don't know if you're aware, Dreamer, but they just did a set of changes. They just did a set of arena changes, like literally 2 days ago. And so the true answer is I don't know. I don't know which is the strongest. We're still testing things. But Paladin seems pretty good. We've had, like, 3 successful Paladin decks and 1 bad Paladin deck, or 1 failure Paladin deck, since the adjustments. We've been doing some Paladins. They've been working out. Maybe Warlock is good. Shaman seems pretty okay, too. But Paladin's the only one that I know can work right now with our limited testing. Like the 7-0 Paladin. Blocks! Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright. I said I got buffed a good bit too. Yeah, my last time was not good, but I was doing well with Hunter pre-patch. If they moved it up any, maybe Hunter can be really good for me. I'll try more. I'll try more. Alright. Yes, boys, rigged. Casual 7-0. Alright. Let's see if things can keep going well. If you want to do a 10-win prediction, I guess we could do one, maybe. 7 wins, yes. The opponent is a druid, though. Oh, the opponent's a druid, and they're a Simpsons fan, and they bought the Tavern Pass. We know 3 different things about this person right away. They bought the Tavern Pass. They don't have 500 wins with druid on this server. They're a Simpsons fan. So we know quite a few things. We know quite a few things about them. Perfectly cromulent druid, yes indeed. But they can't in Biggin, and Biggin's not in the meta, right? I'm sure they're disappointed. I never keep Mothership in the opening hand, right? That would be insane. Okay, Jed keep trying to happen, but it seems tricky. I tried to make Mech Mage happen with my last mage draft. I didn't get offered the important cards, but I've seen 3 opponent mages pull it off in the last 3 days. So it can happen. He says, can I get a Murgle? Love that good. Bruce burns 100,000 channel points. You could donate them to somebody with, like, the next prediction, but nope. Bruce wants to see them burn. Makes a point. A powerful point. I don't know what that point is, but you make the point, and I hear it. That's all you get. Flaunting your confidence in this draft. I should let the victory points burn. Okay. I'll bring up a 10-win prediction. I want to wait for that timer on the 7-win payout to finish.
Time grows short.
Also, like, yeah, mighty with the follow, also appreciated. And Clap redeems an anime voice turn. Where's the hair? Watch the hair. I mean, it's early in the game. It's early in the game.
Can't go round.
Okay, well.
Private Shorty
battle.
reporting for duty.
Yugi, you just played that 1-3 monster right into their 3-4. That's true, Joey. But with noble sacrifice on my side, the opponent will have to invest 2 mana into their hero power if they want that trade to happen. Oh, I got nowhere to go from there. Pretty clever, Yugi. No, there's the joke. Wait, Yugi, you can see your own secrets? Even if you couldn't, you played the card, you should know what the secret is. My memory is only 32 second... What? Wow, Yugi, your noble sacrifice blocked that. It blocked that minion. What an amazing play. Alright, if we get the king set up, we can squawk. And squawk kings. Is there anything Druid can do to me if I go face instead of trading here? There's a few things. There's like the claw. There's the claw. There's silence. Silence would be bad. There is mulch technically, but not many people draft mulch. I should get rid of it. Yeah, Dub said you could get so many anime voice turns 100,000. It's true. But Bruce just wants to burn. Just wants to burn. Who says, complimentary comment when unnoticed. Use anonymity. Wait, sorry. There's too much going on. Just want to add safe value, my favorite arena streamer. Way better than some other streamers. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. And yeah, sorry. Bruce was burning up those channel points. Lebowski was asking about Mech Mage. But yeah, if I miss someone you want me to read, because I read everything out loud, or at least I acknowledge it, right? Sometimes I don't read someone out loud because it's not someone I would say, but I'm like, hey, Yaddy has comments. Yaddy has thoughts, then I read your message. Says, would like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Series to be made that's written and voiced by Save. And once again, I kings the Squawker. Except this time I might trade, because then I can use the Battle Ram and take out the Piranha and limit their plays.
Duty.
I know, I've got Smite that can go face later, so maybe I want all the face damage I can get. I know. Save one of these days to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe an episode or two. Not the whole thing. I still haven't watched, like, Attack on Titan. You think I'm gonna watch Yu-Gi-Oh? Got higher priorities. Did I save? You felt the micro just sell save? Yeah, I have. Class win rates look like they barely moved, if at all. I don't know how much they've moved. I haven't been looking too close at that. But, the Druid drafts are still strong, but they're not strong in the same way. I've seen a reduction in the number of copies of Miracle Growth and Flipper Friends and Scales that Druids get. So many of our Druids and opponents' Druids had, like, 2 of all of those cards. And now we see a lot of Druids have, like, 2 of them. 2 of them from any of them. And they still have strong stuff, but it's not the same stuff over and over and over again at quite the same ratio. Smite on board? Smite on board, oh how I adore. If I play the Bronze Explorer, we could try to set up for, to protect the innocent, but they might trade into our Bronze Explorer, and that would ruin the setup. I have to kill the Owl Grizzly, there's no way around that. I think it was Dred's birthday. It was! I got to wish Dreads a happy birthday before I started streaming today. Dred's title was like, "It's my birthday, I'm old!" exclamation mark, and so I popped in for a brief moment, and And I said, happy birthday, Dreads, from someone who also remembers a time before the internet's popularity. You can't say you remember a time before the internet, because then people are like, no, DARPANet was out in, like, 1962. I'm like, yeah, well, but no, only the military was using DARPANet. So... I mean, since people started using the internet. Real people. Real monsters. Anyway, speaking of Scales of Anexia, hopefully they only have one other super strong card, if this is a post-adjustment deck. I'm never gonna get that Bronze Explorer combo.
Good explorer comes prepared.
So, speaking of busted cards, we gotta take Ysera, right? Honestly, mostly because Ysera comes down one turn earlier. I just need to get the 412 body down on turn 9, and then thread him with, like, the Ysera Awakens.
Quite the pickle.
Okay, so what do you think soldiers do? The killbots? A trifle. They have a preset kill limit. I just sent wave after wave of my own men at them until they simply shut down. He says, first experience was using Dial into Prodigy to bulletin boards, get game hints for adventure games. Yeah. It really took off a lot more with, like, the Game FAQ site, which had, you know, an individual board for every game out there, period, plus walkthrough pages. But yeah, you were there even earlier. Skip show in the middle of one. Care for some champagne? Pronounced champagne. Oh, God! Spells are a bigger threat when you hold it, change other plays. Yeah, not only that, but, I mean, we just saw Scales of Anexia, right? And Scales of Anexia, like, beats Raid Boss Anexia, but it doesn't beat Ysera. But it might be easier for Druid to counter Raid Boss Anexia than Ysera in general. Thank you, GL, with the follow. I appreciate that. Well, unfortunately, there goes our Protect the Innocent combo. But we didn't think we were gonna get it. At least I didn't. King's Quest games ruled, Police Quest, I was gonna say Monkey Island is the next one, and you do indeed go for Monkey Island. Muffins, also thank you for the follow. This is why you have to thank people for follows, because sometimes when you thank somebody for a follow, somebody else is watching and goes, oh yeah, I should follow. What if I lose this stream? What if I never see this nerd quoting Futurama again? What a terrible existence would that be? But Muffins followed the stream, so they won't face that fate. It's Quest for Glory. I never played that. Barry says Monkey Island 2 was their favorite as a kid. Love the first one too, but you were a bit young. A bit young for the insult fighting and such. Here's what took the place of Game FAQs. I guess one of those litany of other game guide sites. Yeah, I mean, the rise of wikis. The rise of wikis for more specific game knowledge is a good answer. And, you know, nowadays, nowadays you can type in, you know, level 5, level 5 Conquers Bad Fur Day. I don't know why I went for that one. Level 5 Gears of War, whatever. And, you know, a YouTube playthrough will come up. You know, if you're like, I don't know where the next door is, you can just look at a YouTube video and go, oh yeah, they went up there up this ladder. I didn't see that ladder. You know, so now you can just watch a video instead of trying to find in a guide where you are. As with those early chat rooms. Yeah, and, you know, that question can be shady. But you avoid the shadiness accidentally. Alright. Let's just dream that. Play Cornelius. Play laughing. Now, once again, you know, we're kind of going to need to have Cornelius die semi-quickly, or we're going to overdraw, just like last time that we almost did. You know, the Power Magazine had all the good walkthroughs. And the Power Magazine also, you know, had, again, in a time before the, you know, good internet speeds, they had, you know, full page, images and stuff, which would be a pain to download on a modem. Believe he gets shady. Yeah, nice spot on save. You should go to YouTube for specific solutions or whatnot. Yeah, and a lot of times you also find a video that's, stretching out an easy answer to, 15, 20 minutes to try to get the ad money. So, that can be a hassle too, but yeah. And David talks about the rotary phone called into help hotline. I never called any of those help hotlines. I saw them advertised, but I never used one. Oh, that's one big Ibis, baby. What can we do against Ibis? Can we do anything against Ibis? Let's see. I can't play Nightmare on my Laughing Sister. They were hideously expensive. June talks about the shadiness. What can we do? I can try to discover an answer. Trade flip Nightmare. I can't Nightmare. Can't target this. I can't target with spells. Nightmare them. What? But then they'll kill me. What? Okay. Ooh, okay. Now... Aldor. Flip. Okay, we found a solution.
All who venture here must sink or swim.
That is proper good.
No, they have a Nerubian prophet right here. No name redeems Hammy voice turn. I know they have a Nerubian prophet right here. But that card is no threat to me. It's a big threat to me, Yugi. I have the arachnophobia. They played a Nerubian prophet, I freeze up. I concede the game. That's a problem. Oh, Alexstrasza. Okay. Now we got the Nightmare.
Awe-inspiring. An odd decision.
Ooh, Cookie. Lifesteal and a spell. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna full trade. I'm gonna actually hold the Nightmare. Because I like the idea of Nightmare on Cookie giving me big lifesteal. Can Mark spell Gigafan? No. You can get colossal stuff through Discover to your hand, but you can't generate on board via things like Evolve and Murloc Knight. Yeah, doors assessed with the opponent's speed. I got lots of chat messages to read, though, so I don't even notice their speed, typically. Some adventure games taking a hit lately. We think they seem antiquated. The Telltale Games was doing very well until they, went bankrupt or whatever. But now they're coming back. Now Telltale's coming back itself, and there's a bunch of spin-off companies that were done by Telltale.
Ocean's blessings upon you.
Cheers, mate.
You thrive in adversity.
Let's see, what do I take?
Panda? Panda over Savior? Now I can dual wield stirring rods. I can become the ultimate Murloc cook. They can still beat us. They can still beat us if they have Deathwing. We've seen druids have Deathwing.
Your best shot.
We don't have lethal.
Things you never knew you wanted.
I'm just gonna trade the Ring of Courage. Oh, the bridge.
I thank you.
Ba 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 da ba ba. It's still not impossible from the win, but it pretty much has to be Deathwing. He's like, it was so intense that discovering the flip. Yeah, well, I was either dead or like 2 points from dead if we didn't find a solution at Ibis. So yeah, they had 2 Scales of Anexia, and they had the Ibis, and they had the Alexstrasza. Ancient's Druid will see you again at 11 wins. They were perfectly cromulent, Druid. We're supposed to be on 10, make it 12. Yeah, we'll still do 10. We'll still do 10. These are gonna be tough matches. Alright, you got 1 minute. And you might be able to wait on your prediction until we see the opponent. If you want to wait till you see the class, could be tactical. Thank you, Zor, with the follow. I appreciate that. Nice, actually, I was dead because they were holding Alexstrasza at the time. Oh, good point. Good point with the Ibis. Jazz put 90,000 points on yes. Somebody put 10,000 on no. Alright, there's only like 15 seconds left if you want to risk any channel points on 10 wins from 8-0. They'll be tough matches. And Cornelius been quite good this run. It really has. It really, really has. I thought Cornelius was really good in the meta where he came out. And then there were some metas where he was falling behind a bit. Maybe because it was easier to draw cards in those metas. But now he's back. Now he's back with a vengeance, maybe? Let's see. Where did the prediction end up? Wish I could trade the Garden's Grace. There's 26,000 on no. 6 people said no. Nearly 200,000 on yes. 12 people said yes.
Hello? What's this?
Marcos demands that I greet the opponent. No, I don't need Smite this early. So we're taking Gorilla Bot. Got a 3 already. I'm wondering...
Quite the pick.
wonder if I ever want to take the badly statted 4. I suppose they still draw Smite, so Smite doesn't end up stranded at the bottom of the deck. I can still get Smite later, maybe, if we draw our Savior. Marcos demanded the greeting, and the opponent just greets us 3 times. Oh, boy. Or 4 times? What'd you do, Marcos? Well, they're very wide on board. They're very wide. What did Paige say? Save about what 300,000? Well, I can't read too much about this message because it ends up sounding like an endorsement. But he did this. I went down. Oh no. You feel worse for other people. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Well, if they attack with that 5/5, gonna die. And if they don't attack with it, we got Mothership anyway, is the hope. Alright.
Pay up or get out.
Ah, shoot. Well, they got a better card against Reckoning.
Bother.
Oh well. Oh well. Let's hope we get a good roll off Mothership. Oh mama. Yeah, that's good. That's good. There's even better rolls, but that's pretty top tier. It's just gone way down. I've been hearing about certain things, but I have no personal investment in cryptocurrency, so, you know, I'm completely watching from the sidelines, so I don't look too close. Marcus is now threatening him.
That's rot, you blackguard.
I guess I have to unsquelch them to see if they respond. They discovered a mech. It could be Sneed.
Sorry, Squishy. I'm
It could be Sneed, which would be very unfortunate.
Allah. Reporting for duty.
King's honor, friend.
If it is Sneed, they're still 2 turns away from that. They disagreed me again. That was the response. I threatened. They greeted again. They're just... all they're doing is greeting. Alright. Well, I got the Miracle Growth. Unfortunately, there too. We're gonna play Murloc Knight. Hero Power. And I guess...
Protect the city.
well... if I don't kill the 3-2, I potentially force him to Hero Power. Does Reckoning Pocket and Sneed Battlecry? No, no it doesn't, because, ooh, nice! It doesn't, because, yeah, each individual instance is only 2 damage. Alright, we can use the Garden's Grace. I was gonna say, is Protect the Instant Holy? It's not. Can use the Garden's Grace. What would I put it on? The Murloc Knight? Or do I ever just put it on, like, the Tidecaller? Distribute our stats. I said, wait, you have a thought? Use the 5 cost. It's not holy. It's not holy. Tries to predict the instance 3. No, because it's not holy. No, no, no. It has to be holy spells. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Okay. Well...
Man's over.
Mansfield, the internet's wrong. They'll have 7 options, which could include a Smite. That's a Smite, right? Could be a Mothership. They play Smite, they're just gonna fire all 5 missiles at the Murloc Knight. That's a Smite Sneed.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Yeah, if it is Sneed, they're not playing it. Be very surprising.
The courage of man shall
Okay. It's a Noyotron, that ain't Sneed. Not even close to Sneed.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I'm hoping I never need this equality, but I sure don't think I need Divine Strength. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll take Divine Strength. I don't know. We're looking for Rush Murloc. Let me do 10 face damage. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. They got 5 cards to try to stop us. I hope they can't.
Time may pass.
Yeah, so they can dream the Murloc Knight. But how much damage will we still have on board? Well, they can kill the 4-3 as well. I got 11 damage, and they have 8. Ysera Awakens. Oh, now I don't even know if I have 11 damage. I was saying I hope I don't need the equality. I guess I'm gonna use equality just to kill Ysera. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. There's very, very little we can do to win the game from here, knowing they have Ysera Awakens. I think I'm gonna play the Murloc Knight anyway. I mean, they're gonna Ysera Awakens us, but if they don't do it now, they're gonna, you know, do it later. This is a very good roll, because now if and when they use the Ysera Awakens, at least we get the Cookie Stirring Rod. It's something. Cookie... well, we got the 1-2 before. So here's the Ysera Awakens, as expected. It seals our fate, almost definitely. Yeah, Lowry was wondering why they took the Anotron, which, yeah, you say stall for Ysera, probably correct. Alright, I mean, we're 8-0. We're 8-0. I'm so tired of losing the Ysera. We've said it for, you know, twice or 3 times today. But, you know.
Got something to hide?
What are you gonna do? If they were a little lower on health, I guess I'd go face with the Stirring Rod, try to get them into Smite range, but they're so far out of Smite range anyway. I started losing the Druid in general. Oh, right. Smites it on a deck. Oh, that's true. That's true. I can't get the Smite unless I draw the Seafloor Savior. And that also takes an extra turn. That's very true. Oh, right where Smite is. Alright, we're gonna concede on the next draw, almost definitely, 99.9% chance. Okay, so what I can see, they didn't overdo the micro adjustments, so I've been too micro. I think maybe it was better to err on the side of caution. They said they're willing to do more micro adjustments, you know. For people that still didn't hear the phrasing, the phrase they put out...
I got you, friend.
Alright, there is... zero chance to win from here, right? I mean, they can't... They maybe not... Maybe they can't kill me this turn. But they can poison the Stormwind Knight. Do I have anything in my deck I can draw to win? I can get Discover a Dragon, but then I have 7 mana left to play the dragon, which means I'll be dead. Save for Cursed by Dragons in one form or another. So many bad dragons. It's a problem on the internet. The Rune Knight, thank you for the follow. Yes, good to see Politely Wicked. Hope you're doing very well. Politely Wicked does stream. Does the VTube stuff that I have, you know, considered as, you know, as I age and decay. If I was VTube, I could look good forever. Let's see. We're doing alright. Good enough. Good enough. It's better than bad. It's not ideal, though. Let's see if we can amp that up. Hold the bridge, then we die, Ysera.
Is yours.
Alright. Doing some bedtime in Norway. Thanks for reminiscing about the old internet, June. Making me feel a little younger. And thanks for being here. Hope to see you soon. Have good sleep. Alright, 8-1. Oh yeah, I was gonna read that phrasing. The phrasing, if you still haven't heard it, was with the micro adjust and the banning of some cards. This is the start of a new era for Arena. Going forward, the team is committed to a planned balance update shortly after each Hearthstone content patch, plus additional balance updates as needed. So they left the door open to, you know, not just have one balance update to, you know, do multiple micro adjusts.
Sir Finley versus Illidan. This is now.
Stress is half freezing. Are we still doing what the? What? I didn't think Fancy Tuna Boy even played Arena anymore, or played Hearthstone anymore. We see Fancy Tuna Boy around here, but I didn't think they played anymore. People coming out of the shadows just to snipe me. Oh.
Private Shorty, what's going on?
Hello, what's all this then?
Evil draws close.
No, I like Fancy.
Tracking their movements.
That's an honorable kill. Can't do much about it. Well, I mean, it's an honorable kill. It's an honorable kill, but it also... It makes their 1-cost hero power cost 0. It's not the 2-cost reduction. Leaves, possibly, with the follow. I appreciate it.
Lead from the front.
Slightly difficult name to pronounce. I like the fish skins. I like the Illidan one a lot. I think the Illidan one's really good. Where they replace the, you know, demons? Demons with, like, Murgle? Murgle. I think that one's good. So if I play the Bannerman, they can play... They use the 0-cost hero power, right? So, if I play the Bannerman, they can play 2 mana worth of minions, hero power, and get the honorable kill with Corporal. If they have the Vanguard, I, like, just lose. Using Hold the Bridge here, though, is playing really scared. He said Hungarian. Okay. I'm just gonna say leaves if you're okay with that. I shorten everybody's name. I shorten everybody's name because I read everybody's name before their chat message, which means I like to shorten them. It also reduces the odds that people trick me into saying something dirty or mean or something.
I'm gonna win big.
Okay. what's next turn? We've got... I can just drop the snowball, maybe. We can do the ram commander with 2 rams. Those are the main options. Yep. This has to die. We have a discovered spell. And I guess... oh yeah, and the snowball's buffed, which makes it actually much better. The 3/7 is much better than the 2/6. Alright. Alright, Corporal has to die. Far too dangerous. Farseer says, Farseer says. You've been here too long. If you wanted to be micro, you're too late. You're too late. You could have specified when you got here. Far too late.
Make your move. I see it all.
Alright, this one is also too dangerous to live. He's too dangerous to leave alive. He must stand trial. He must live. Illidan has control of the Senate and the courts. When did he do that? Is it like the Naga Senate? Because he's friends with the Naga, but what Senate does he have control of? I said if you would leave it alive as a vanilla 5/4. Hush up, I resemble that remark. Okay, here. Yeah, so we could go, Bronze Explorer Restaurant, but I'm worried they'll have a weapon. So am I going to go face for 6, or am I going to prove everyone right and trade here? You didn't expect that, did you? Except now I'm gonna get punished. Now I'm gonna get punished. Didn't really punish me, did it? Okay. Or maybe no, I did get punished. I got punished because they rolled the Annoyotron. If I had traded here, they wouldn't have the 4/1. So I got punished. That's how punished it is. It is. Was there ever any doubt? Ooh, Brasswing. Now, Fancy could be watching the stream, but I'm gonna act slightly less excited, like I would against any player. They went face, I was here. Save got punished on the same date. You were also here. I'm like census, literally everything given I play is a threat to leave on board. Same with Paladin, same with Priest. I don't know. What's the class that is least dangerous to leave something on board? Hunter wants to SMOrc you. Could be dangerous. Shaman has buffs and freezes. Could be dangerous. Priest has buffs, dangerous. Paladin has buffs, dangerous. Mage? Nah, they AoE you and then they go face with their minions. Dangerous. Warlock does the same thing. Except their AoE set their own stuff. Rogue. Comparatively, Rogue could be the right answer. They have a couple things like Cold Blood, but they don't really have AoEs. They have single target removal. Which is probably Mage. Too worried about the Mage AoEing me. It looks like a mid-snipe, maybe not, huh? Yeah. Just smite their face. There. With no targets available on board, I went face. Yeah, I mean, Cat Dad also said Rogue. Yeah, I think Rogue is probably less well, you know what Rogue has? They have the combo. They have the combo give a minion poisonous card. So you can't leave stuff up on Rogue. Might actually take the Piranha Swarmer. Just because it helps set up for Brasswing enhanced odds. Alright. Okay. Punched again for going face. Oh yeah, yeah. In terms of they got the buff. Chaos Nova. At least it damages their own minion. Yeah, they also, they go down to 7 health. Brasswing can put them to 5. Okay, I'm looking for... I'm looking for a mothership. Couldn't find it. Alright, they're down to 5 health. They have a discovered spell. They have the 6/4. I mean, I don't really want to play the brass wing there, but I don't have much choice. Much for not preheating. A little bit. A little bit. Galdia Raider is a bad card. In any class, it's not Demon Ire. It's fine in Demon Ire. Predation, yeah. Now they are down to 5 health.
Frontline fortified!
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
I could put Divine Shield on the 5/5, but we know they have Rams to drop the Divine Shield anyway.
It's going to be okay.
To save you the real dude, my man. Can I abide too? Does the dude abide? I've heard such things.
Then strike.
That can take out the 3/2. They kind of have to because their health is so low. They have the Rams as well. What are we trying to draw? If they can't kill everything on our board, which I don't think they can, Garden's Grace would be lethal. There's a lot of cards I'm trying not to draw. Like, I don't want to draw Noble Sacrifice.
I lead from the front.
Blessing of Kings is lethal, Hold the Bridge is lethal, Noble Mount is lethal. That one's not lethal.
Reporting for duty.
Got something to hide?
I'm scared the dude abiding would go. Alright, let's see. So if I put them to 1 health, then they get to go raise Divine Shields and trade and raise shields again. Now, I'm not sure if they would trade the 5/5, but looking at the cards left in our deck.
Quite the pickle.
Or I should suggest they're still 1 trade short of surviving? I don't think that's true. Because they still have a Ram left, if you're not aware. They have 1 more Ram. I mean, the Motherships we need the Mine, which the Mine kills me if I leave them at 4. Or says, oh, Ram. Damn. Yeah. I gotta trade. We're like guaranteed to lose if I don't trade. Or lose 1 HP. Yeah, I don't have anything that does 1 HP in the deck, though, except for Baba Naga. If I draw the Baba and then wait to draw a spell. Just, I was like, I mean, this is... I can't let him put shields on everything, can I? I don't know. I know I'm gonna lose. There's good, keeping a lot of things in mind. Oh, that's not true. I'm cheating. You don't see it, but Deck Tracker says there's a Ram here. And that this is the card. This is the spell they discovered from Volpera. No, I'm not good at keeping track of things. I just cheat. Okay. Actually, Cornelius, you know, we still have a little bit of time to draw 3 cards there. Gonna trade off this restaurant.
Reporting for duty.
So if I play the Kings, they have to do like a lot of trading probably. If I hold the Kings, I have a 1 in 13 chance to win off Baba Naga. My Quam wants to hold for Baba. Very low chance. Very low chance. If I miss, this is our last turn. But if I put the Kings up now, we might get like 3 more draws before we die. Their necessity of trading. I don't think 1 in 13 is good enough odds for me when I think I can still possibly win if we draw a card like Mothership. But yeah, if they have a good answer here, or if I draw the Baba, I'll regret it. But I think our odds of winning go up if we play the Kings now. Boston wants to go for that 1 in 13 chance of Kings. Or get a chance of Baba. Smart trades.
Strictly to know.
Looking for Mothership. Or maybe Pandaren Importer? Alright, well. They got 10 damage on board. They're 1 off on board. Nice! Okay, come on, baby. Come on, baby! Yeah, I got those in the right order. And more importantly, we dropped them from having, 1 off lethal to being like 7 off lethal. There's no rest of that.
Possess true power. Let's see
Why,
what
I'd have a
do
spot
I need.
of tea with you.
I would. We like fancy. Fancy. Long-time friend of the stream. Oh, jeez. I'm like, what was off this Volpera? Now, was there a plan here, or was Fancy just throwing? All the plays looked good, I think, except for this. Was there a plan? Was there a possibility of, like, drawing an Inquisitor, and they wanted to get the Inquisitor out early? I don't know, but it was worth exactly 100 XP. Alright. GG to Fancy. Long-time friend of the stream. If I'm moving lethal with that top deck at least. What'd I draw? Oh, so then it was wrong in terms of playing the Kings or not. Yeah, I didn't draw the Baba. I didn't draw the Baba. Yeah, man, so this turn Blessing Kings reflect taunt. Next turn it doesn't. Yep, that's true, because all die. Payday. I do wonder if Fancy had a plan with the sigil. I mean, see, if I was paying the actor, then I would, tell him not to show the throw card, right? Just hold that discovered spell. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was Mystery Box. Maybe the 3 options weren't good, took Mystery Box, got a terrible option, right? It was Volpera. So it could have been Mystery Box. Am I gonna keep this mothership? Oh, man, it's just so good, but it's turn 6. Because it was you! And that's what I said! I said Fancy! I didn't even know Fancy still played Hearthstone.
Hello, what's this?
I assumed it was a super deliberate snipe. Alright. Now you're here to, you can answer the question. You can answer the question we've all got, or at least I do. Was that sigil off of, did you take the mystery box on the Volpera? Were the other 3 options bad? Because we saw that sigil at the end. It's like, what? Or were you trying to, like, draw an Inquisitor or something? But mystery box could make sense. So Baba was mystery, all were bad. Okay, that makes total sense. Yeah, I was looking at that, and people were like, paid actor, throw the game. Like, that is weird looking. But it was mystery box, okay. If they don't kill the 2-3 and we go hold the bridge next turn, the Baba can be really strong. But man, the seafloor, I can go seafloor into Baba, and I've got another spell. Alright. Use big dredge off dredge. Yeah, we just need to make sure we have a plan. We do have a plan. And Tuna, thank you very much for the 3 years of sub. I said, Tuna. I said GG Tuna, long-time friend of the stream.
Excellent decision.
Thank you very, very much with the support.
Pillage the village.
Alright, I'm gonna put Divine Shield now. I'm gonna build the 4-2. And we'll go like either Frigid Snowbolt or Hero Power Savior next turn, get that Baba. I just need to get the Baba before I play this bridge.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Oh, bother.
Uh-oh. Double Bannerman is gonna be tough.
Initializing descent.
There's the Garden's Grace. Huh. If I play the other Hold the Bridge, the Garden's Grace goes down to 4 mana. Is a 4-mana Garden's Grace better than a 3-damage Baba? Baba does get a 4/4 body.
Quite the...
I think I'm gonna take Baba, but it's close. Oh, it's close. Oh, yeah, but yeah, Zio points out Baba is actually gonna be a 6/6. That's super true.
Pillage the village.
That's super true. As it doesn't Baba become 2/2. Other way around, becomes a 6/6. Other way around.
Tazdingo.
This made some misplays. Hit the one with face a bad call. If anything does 3 face damage right now. Well, there's a very popular card called Night Captain that does. There's a very popular card, Night Captain. But, yeah, there was one other thing. There was a turn where you, like, put down a minion when you could have hero powered to turn your 4/4 into a 6/6 with the Inspire. And that I thought was like, did that make sense or not? That was the only thing I saw. Oh, there's the card. Don't know if anything does 3 face right now. There's the card. There's the card, Night Captain. Very popular. Bad rolls. We need much better rolls than this.
To battle!
Yes, GG regardless, and thank you for the full 3 years of sub. Upgrading to the 3 Roman numeral badge.
Comes prepared.
My two also said, yeah, rarely play, second deck of the meta. Heart started racing when I saw the name. Nothing drives fear into the heart more than the name Save. I got my own bannerman, but they did double banner. Oh man, this
Really, it's not too
they have a
heavy.
discovered dragon. They have better stats than us.
Turning tides.
Nothing really looks good here,
Neutralizing
except for the fact we're already at 9 wins. That looks good, but nothing else looks good here. I got the 7 damage charge, but they're at 30.
The courage of man shall not fail!
Okay, we're dead. I have no way to recover from here unless I get Deathwing out of the entire pool of minions. Well, that's pretty good. I don't think it's good enough, but it's pretty good. Better than Tyrion right now, honestly, because I can't play Tyrion, but I can play Mothership. Need a better roll than last time. I got a better roll than last time. Okay. I mean, I thought we had no chance. Instantly, we get a little bit of a chance getting a Mothership off any minion in the game. There's good selections from Light and Darkness. It really was. I still think it won't be good enough. They still have buffed minions. They still have a discovered dragon. But we'll keep trying until there's 0 chance. I was faking Captain.
We must defend Stormwind through unity.
My shield! Oh, good. Thinking of trading the restaurant. What am I even looking for? Rome? Can play the Murloc Knight and hero power, but there's, you know, they trade this in the Murloc Knight. It's bad.
Quite the pickle.
Yeah. Noble mount. I could kill that and keep this alive. I could Divine Shield Smite. Okay. Okay, I'll do this. It's I don't think it's ever gonna be good enough, but I think it's the best play I can make. Put the 8-3 against the 5-5. I think that's the best we can do. Oof. Oof.
Reporting for duty.
At least they didn't buff that with Bannerman. There's the Roam. I can try to draw extra options, but it'll only work for that turn. Got my Viper back, got a bad draw there. Really, we're only looking for... I don't know, a Bronze Explorer. We're looking for Bronze Explorer to try to discover a Deathwing. Maybe a raid boss in Exia. I think it's a great play. You know, it's still not likely to get us back into this, but it was making the best, making do with what we got. Need Bronze Explorer. Nope. I think we're completely out of time. I think that was our last turn time-wise.
Reporting for duty.
It's a little helpful. They trade the Scalebane, it dies. There's that Legend is a card you would think would be bad, but the amount of times you've had the trades be awkward is too many to count, not to speak of the 5-5 buff. Yeah, you know, this is the... Isn't this the 3rd Bolvar they've printed? I believe this is the 3rd Bolvar. The other 2 were bad. 3rd one finally good.
got something to hide? Hey, I got you, friend.
That is not the Discover a Dragon. They're 2 damage off lethal technically, but it's a big sentinel. And it's a bug sentinel. What? Rest in peace 12-0. Rest in peace 12-0 was already dead. We're at 9-2. There's a channel point prediction for 10 wins, though, so this will be the match that decides that. Wanted to dedicate a win to Tuna, but we lost. We lost. Okay. Next loss. The stream is over. Or if we get 12, the stream will still be over. Been playing for 6.5 hours. We got a lot of people here, though. We got a lot of people here. We've been going up in viewership. It's been good. Appreciate everybody being here. Is it because of the YouTube? Is it because the algorithm of Twitch has started favoring me? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm happy to have people here. Ram Commander into Bannerman is really good, and actually Bannerman is good on Snowball. That makes into a much better stat line. If you just go up, save stream list. I'm not. We gotta avoid burnout, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and put the Gnome Private down.
Hello? What's this?
Let's not be too greedy with the Bannerman. Sure he gets a bug raid. Are you just going off Farseer's bug? Was that an identical typo?
Duty.
I says not bug, bug. Not bug, bug. I mean bug. Bug, bug. Wait, big. Bug. Big bug. Giant enemy crab. Attack its weak point for massive damage. I remember shortly after the first Bulwark came out, people were speculating on the worst card in the game based on something the dev said. And the consensus was Bolvar. As they had 12-win Paladin that was a tad bit better than this deck. We had another Paladin go 8, and we had a Paladin go 12. The Seafloor Saviors have been critical. My last Paladin, which we did earlier today, that only went 4, unfortunately. But we lost to Raid Boss, Anexia, and we lost to Sneed. So, yeah, when the deck died, I was like, we hit something a little bit weaker. This would have gone a lot better. These view bugs, are you? Long gone.
Quite the pickle.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Alright, I'll keep this 2-2 on board. Alright, we got 4 mana. We got the 3/7 Snowballed. We've got, like, Battle Ram, Rust Rot. We got Noble Sacrifice, Rust Rot. If they play a True Silver, we'll play Rust Rot. Might be big. Chancellor Palpatine, we are for the big. Or no, it's not even Chancellor. What is it in the messed up Star Wars translation? Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we are for the big. If they play a True Silver, we'll play Rust Rot. I think I'll play Noble Sacrifice, but you could tempo the 2/2 Ram. Let it go face next turn. You said double Savior. Yep. Triple Stone Walls. Did a lot of work. Not to mention the Templar Mothership in there, too. I got a Mothership. I don't have a Templar. But yeah, these Seafloor Saviors are just super busted. I think, the card review is on the YouTube, so, you can, like, look and verify. But I think I gave the Seafloor Savior 6 stars out of 5. I think I had full faith. I think I had full faith in the Savior being busted. And so now we have a time of day, something we have to like for trivia. Well, in the future, I can do it now, but, people's memories are short. It's still, it's like exactly 2 weeks away, right? So yeah, Lightning has been hoping to do a little Hearthstone trivia for a long time. And, yeah, I think, I don't even know who all is participating at this point. I think Judge is in there. I think Isherwood recently got in there. And then HNT123, who's streaming right now, is hosting. And Lightning wrote either all or most of the questions. But that's not happening until June 1st, so we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more as we get closer to the date. Just repeat until you get annoyed of hearing it. That's why we played the Messenger. Wait. Ah, Dan Fuller's in there. There you go. Okay. Let's look at the Panda. Oh, the cards I'm looking for off Panda, though, are, like, already in my deck. I'm looking for the Divine Shield stuff, and I've already got it in the deck, so I can't discover it. I can discover a mech. I have to double trade there, but I can discover a mech.
Initializing descent.
Okay, let's just take the mothership and buff it. Leave the smite down there. These are not the mechs I'm looking for, although the Click Clocker could buff the mothership that we get to play next turn to be even bigger. To be even bigger. So he's got a Beatles homage.
I have things you never
I don't know
knew you
music.
wanted.
I do know the existence of the Beatles, but that one, despite maybe being very well known, I think it's flown over my head. Well, I guess I'm not playing the mothership in the face of the diver necessarily.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I do have mothership with Sea Scout operator. I think I'm still gonna take Korak, but I got mechs with Sea Scout. You could go for this.
Let's see, what do I take?
Oh, Cornelius. I was gonna take Smite, but now I'm not so sure. It's just this. Ah, okay. Yes, my knowledge is too limited. I'm sorry.
Time's over.
Neutralizing pressure.
Yeah, nice. There's quality on the bottom of the deck. Let's go with Roame. So I went with Smite because, you know, I've got Immortalized in Stone, I've got Mothership. These are rather expensive cards, so we have at least 2 turns of cards to play, plus Smite himself is a 6. So I probably have 3 or 4 turns until I run out of cards. I'm hoping that this game is resolved in 3 or 4 turns. But it is 9-2. I don't think Rome was a wrong pick there. That was why I went the other direction.
Bits on the ship.
They dredge themselves. I don't think they've sunk anything, though. No, it's not even Diamond Korak. It's in our collection. It's in our collection, but it's not off to discover. Okay. Well, if I play the Click Clocker, I buff the mothership even bigger. This needs to trade over there. Hoping they don't have, like, a righteous defense for the mothership, but they might. Now, if I didn't have the Smite, maybe I would trade the 3-2 and, like, the 4-3 or whatever, or the 3-2 and the 2-4 into the 1-5. Yeah, that's the card I expected. And then I would put the mothership into the specials. Maybe I would clear them if I didn't have the Smite to try to boost our face damage. Smite might get you line. Philosopher links that song they're referencing, I'm sure. You can take a very brief listen, see if I've heard it before. Whoa!
That is proper good.
Oh, it's the Righteous Defense one, yeah.
All hands on deck.
Why, I'd have a fast you.
Thanks to you.
I don't actually know if I've ever heard that. Despite the, massive popularity. I'm sure there's a lot of Beatles songs I've never heard. Okay, at 10-2... Let's just play the game. No. We'll take... Oh yeah, channel point prediction, that's true. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll take a 2-minute break. We won't take a full 3-minute break before these last games. Hopefully the last 2 games, not last game. But yeah, let's pass out the channel point prediction. 12 people said yes, 6 people said no, although the majority of channel points were on yes. 87% of them were on yes. It is yes. Channel prediction 12 wins, if you want it. If you want it. He said, I'm going to confess to save. I thought this one might crash and burn at 4 because the rest of the day is gone. Yeah, you know, we had 3 decks not go particularly well. 2 of the decks I didn't think were particularly good. This one I thought could work, and it's really worked. Gonna be happy to end on the high note. But alright, we'll get back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes if you want to put any channel points on the 12-win prediction. Wait, hold on. That still says 30 seconds. Okay, 2 minutes. Alright, back in 2 minutes. If you want to risk any channel points, don't risk anything you want to lose. But there it is. Thanks for sticking through the break. Thank you to Sarah with the follow, and also Wheeze with the follow. Appreciate both those follows. I think the Sarah fall was actually right before the break. John doing the Cub slide again. Hopefully we'll be sliding into 11 or 12 wins. I didn't see what happened with the prediction. I didn't see what happened. Let's take a look. 64% on yes, 4 people. 36% on no, 4 people. 4 people on both. The biggest investment on both was 10,000 points. Decently even. Go, go, Gadget 12 wins, says John. Getting a lot of Inspector Gadgets like fail miserably. Wasn't a lot of it, you know. Go, go, Gadget legs. And they'd like destroy the ceiling. Alright. Long queue, but we're at 10 wins. I was gonna say something. Zygote says, you know, that their dredges, you know, always had good cards because they had a good deck. Yeah, yeah. Quality at the bottom. And just where we're queuing in, yeah. You know, when they did Alterac, you know, a lot of these things, I'm sure they're, maybe everything, they're not doing with Arena in mind. But I think Honorable Kill has been a cool mechanic in Arena, honestly. I mean, maybe Knight Captain's too strong, maybe Corporal's too strong, but it still makes you play different, right? You sometimes have to make trades that would normally be suboptimal because you need to get that Honorable Kill damage set up right. So Honorable Kill changes how you play, and then Dredge changes how you play, plus you have to make predictions about following turns. So I think Dredge and Honorable Kill have both been very good and interesting mechanics for Arena's sake. So, you know, thumbs up there. Toss it all. Save, what do you remember most about your first ever 12 wins? It was probably Mage. It probably had like 3 Flame Strikes. It was 8 years ago. I legitimately don't remember. I'm almost certain it was Mage, because Mage was almost the only thing getting 12 wins back in the day. But, no, I don't actually remember my first 12 wins. I do remember my first Golden Legendary. My first Golden Legendary was Baron Geddon. That I remember. Even though that was also like 8 years ago. Click Clocker. Can't kill that, so if they got the Gorilla Bot... If they got the Gorilla Bot, they're gonna get the Discover. Baba Naga's active at least. I don't think Explosive Sheep's gonna help us at all. Just take the Loot Hoarder.
Show me.
I'm gonna play Noble Sacrifice, but it doesn't do much of anything here. In fact, you know, it can put extra attack on the 1-3, but I'm hoping they'll attack with the 1-1 first. She says, what do you make of the announced arena changes? You know, I mean, at a super base level. At a super base level, I'm just happy we're seeing adjustments again at all, you know? For people that still don't know, I mean, most people this is old news, but there are some people here I'm sure have not heard. You know, several months ago, I don't know, somebody said 6 months ago, maybe like 4 months ago, but the one person who was doing micro-adjusts for Arena left Blizzard. They left to go join, you know, Ben Brode's company. And we haven't gotten any adjustments since then. So every meta has just been, hey, here's 2 months of this. If someone's too strong, someone's too strong. So yeah, I'm very happy to have any adjustments back after the time period with none. So at a very base level, I'm just happy anything's happening.
Really?
And then they said they're committing to adjustments going forward. So, you know, those are good things. Those are positive things. I don't know if I have too much else to say about it besides that. This company was a single game yet? No. They got an investment from Marvel of like $30 million, but they don't have a name of the game. They don't have any screenshots or anything. Not yet. But we were talking about with Glavia earlier, you know, when Ben Bro did Hearthstone and was a founding member of Team 5, they didn't reveal Hearthstone for 5 years after they started planning it. So maybe that's just how long, like, card games or whatever they're working on takes to do the initial stuff. I guess we want the Noble Mount. Guess. Well, they're gonna get 3 random mechs, and that could be a huge problem. Leslie's Brood doing a card game for Marvel? I mean, since it's Ben Brood, you would assume it's a card game. But that's not officially confirmed.
The sky birds are sitting around.
No, I've got this.
Alright. Try to draw some cards off Cornelius. You know, I don't know if that'll compensate for their two other mechs. Well, 3 other mechs. They have 2 random mechs and a discovered mech. Just Mr. Brood's reveal videos. They're so silly. Ben Brood was a, you know, master of marketing. A master of marketing, you know. A lot of, you know, reveals and ads and stuff. They come off as disingenuous or cringe or whatever. It's tough to do. It's tough to do a good marketing thing. You see it. And I'm not just talking about Hearthstone or Blizzard or anything. I'm talking about like E3 presentations. Lots of those come off really bad. So Ben Brood was really good at it. Ben Brood was really, really good at. And in terms of marketing, it's a big shame that we don't have him with Hearthstone anymore. Although, you know, I bring it up all the time when we talk about Ben Brood. There was a... Oh, shoot, what am I taking? Deathwing? It's gotta be Deathwing. Gotta be Deathwing, not Malagos, right? Malagos draws, you know, like Kings, and Hold the Bridge, and Guardian's Grace, but it's still gotta be Deathwing, right? We need an emergency solution to these, like, mechs that could be Colossi. But anyway, so, you know, when Ben Brood was in charge of the game, I loved his marketing. I loved his marketing. It was fantastic. I really like Ben Brood, like, as a person, or at least as a personality. But Ben Brood was very against buffing cards. Ben Brood was very against complex cards. There was a lot of things Ben Brood was against. Explicitly, like, you know, it's not like, oh, well, Ben Brood was in charge, but those weren't really his decisions. Like, no, he was putting out videos saying this is why he believed this about the game. And so a lot of the things Ben Brood believed about how the game should operate, I didn't agree with. So... it's sad that we've lost Ben Brood for marketing's sake, but I might be happier with, you know, we had Ben Lee in charge, and now Ixar is currently in charge, but he's not a permanent director, at least for the moment. So, yeah, I really loved Ben Brood's marketing, but I didn't like everything he was doing for the game in terms of development. It was against digital game modes, too. Yeah. They were working on tournament mode, I think, while he was in charge, but then they canceled it. Except George Blizzard in charge of the Hearthstone team. What's is it Celadon or Celestian? Either way, I don't actually know their official position. Somebody else might.
Quite
The lizards control Hearthstone. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta move out of the ruins of Canark. Let's look at the Pandarin. I can't play Immortalized in Stone this turn, though.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
So I've already got Deathwing as an emergency option. I don't think we need to enter the Coliseum. Let's take Flash of Light.
time's over.
This is playing very heavily. This is playing very heavily into Flamestrike, and they just discovered a spell. So if we get Flamestruck here, I mean, it's sad, but I know it can happen. So as soon as the features lead, okay. I'll believe you. And now we've got... Matt London is the head of the modes team, right? So it's Matt London that's been doing most of the arena communication. That was about the best... That was like the worst target hit for them and the best target for us. That was nice. So we got 11 damage on board, but they're at full health. Smite can, we can hit him for 18, but they would still have 12 health, which is, you know, the right value for Deathwing. Yeah, so let's just charge. Oh, wait. You said this. I thought... I started reading your message. I thought you were going to say Celestial's in charge of, you know, the secret card backs, which is also true. But you weren't going for what I thought you were going for. You know, of course, I'm not a fan of SMOrc. I'm not a fan of SMOrc, but... I know I got Deathwing. It's an emergency option. Arthie says, can we just get Matt London to be exclusively in charge of Arena and get an Arena team instead of a modes team? Remember when Arena had its own tab instead of being stuck under modes? It took me a while for my muscle memory to, you know, realize, you know, like where I was going. You know, I'd like click the modes button or whatever, which is where the Arena button used to be, right? And I'm like, wait, where's the play button? Oh, I have to go here first, and then here, and then here. So let's see. We got Smite, we got Garden. So I want to play Garden now, because Garden is slow. Garden is slow. Smite is fast. We want to play our slow cards first.
Private Shorty reporting for duty. Those were priceless.
Yeah. I really did consider hitting like the 4-2. We're still 2 out of range of just Smite working. Especially like the Book of Blank Adventures. I like the Book of Mercenaries. Quite a bit of Book of Mercenaries. I like the a lot better Book of Heroes. I'm not saying it was the best content. It wasn't as good as Dungeon Runs. No way. No way. But I liked it well enough. Well, this is nearly lethal. But not quite there. All hands on deck. They're at 2 health, and we got Deathwing in hand. Because they love the dungeon runs, played them to death. You like dungeon runs, and you like cooking in Genshin Impact. But I like dungeon runs, too. I don't like cooking in Genshin Impact, though. Alright, this is 12 damage. I mean, we're not under threat. Let's go ahead and play Seafloor Savior.
Initializing descent.
Okay, so... if they can't properly clear up everything, which I think they can, I guess Kings could be good. We have to keep in mind, we might just be playing Deathwing, so whatever we draw, I might discard, but...
Reporting for duty.
And let's take Alchemist.
I have things you never knew you
Oh yeah, left is lethal. It's like, no, that's the next gen. It's the next gen. If you were drawing right now, Kings and Alchemist were both lethal. So we're just gonna play Deathwing, actually. We're gonna discard that Kings. Is that cooking against... I just, you know... I don't mind the timed process, and that's cool with me. I like the, you know, the art on it is good. Like in a lot of Japanese games, they have good food art. But I just don't. I'm like, boy, I don't want. I've got like, you know, 7 of this particular flour. I don't want to use, you know, 5 of them to master this recipe. What if I need it later for an event? And incidentally, there's a cooking event right now. All right. Deathwing wins it. Just paranoia for the win. I agree. But wait, why would you say that? Highly suspicious. Alright. Well, we gotta say it. Somebody was hyped for it. At 11-2, we have a tradition of saying, in Dragon Ball style, will this deck this champion of the deck, smite the opponent in the face for the win. For we will Cornelius Roame ourselves into fatigue, and be shattered on the racks. Find out next time on Save File 17. Bow, bow, bow. Sometimes we take a little break. Sometimes we don't. This time, we'll take a, like 30-second break. I'll cue during the break. Put the hair on. But it's not Dragon Ball hair. It's not Dragon Ball hair, no matter how many buttons I press.
This is the way.
I don't got any Dragon Ball hair. I tried to get Vegeta hair once, and literally every picture I found of Vegeta that was good quality, the top of his hair was cut off. Because his hair is so tall. It doesn't fit in frames on the show. Anyway, we'll be back. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Alright, well, took a 30-second break, but the queue's still going. Sometimes these 11-2 queues go for, 4 minutes. We'll see this time. Oh, dedicate that last one to Tuna, by the way. Tuna with the full 3 years of sub. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? I looked at like 100 Vegeta pictures. That only one was the hair not cut off, right? And the ones I could find the hair cut off, it wasn't. He was too far away. He was too far away. And then I found some that the hair wasn't cut off, but it was fan art, and I don't want to use fan art. Okay. Well, if I skip my turn 2, I can play Gorilla Bot on 3 and have an active Baba. Skipping turn 2 on board could be scary.
Hello? What's this?
Oh shoot, it's Moobot! It's Moobot, come to destroy me! Okay, well, unless we draw Seafloor Savior, we're just gonna play Light and Darkness to activate the Baba, I think. The plan was to activate Baba, but
Let's see, what do I take?
Now, I'm gonna make this alternate plan where we have something alive to Kings on turn 4, and then the Kings activates the Baba. Well, I know they have a discovered card off Blessed Goods, I know they've got another mule, and I know they have a coin. And how can activate this? Paladin Arena? Baba Naga activates you! I just noticed not too many demon hires lately. Well, maybe we've seen today. We saw 2 this run compared to 3 druids, and we saw 6 paladins. 6 paladins, 2 mages. We saw 3 more paladins, and they all beat me. They all beat me on our druid deck. I saw 1 demon hunter against our shaman. So yeah, you're right. We've only seen 4 demon hunters all day. 4 demon hunters in 7 hours. They could pretty easily have a counter to it, but I'm gonna Kings now. Kings now was the plan. I hope it works. I hope we don't get just, righteous defensed. Ooh, illegal card. Illegal card. You can't draft that one. Okay, so the Protect the Innocent's not that good. Plus Bronze Explorer could activate the Protect the Innocent later. Let's see. Do we want a hand buff and hero power? Or do I want to... Nah, let's do that.
Really? It's not
There, presumably they're gonna put the 4-2 and the weapon into the 6-5. Then we can maybe Baba the 4-2, or we could put the 2-1 into it and play Rome. We'll see. I went for the Bannerman hero power, but I could have played Light and Darkness to get an extra buff on the discovered minion here. So that was an option. I went for the dude on board, but you could take the extra buff. I found They're Not Cuffs is the Broly movie. It's not Super Saiyan. Oh, it's like the blue hair. Yeah, I mean, the blue hair is an option. May Immortalize. Do you think the opponent's got? 0. I just think they have 3 more to discover a dragon. I'm at this score, and I don't have any more Immortalized in stone. I can get off my panda, though. Oh, the regular black hair. Oh, no, regular black hair is fine, actually. I have a strong consideration using that. Alright. Speaking of Cho redeems an anime voice turn. Blah, 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 blah. I actually have to figure out what we're doing. I can Baba the 3/3 and double trade here. We'll have a 5/5 against the 4/2. Still have 2 mana left. I could play in Darkness or Hero Power. Roam would definitely get killed by the 4/2 and their weapon, but we would draw 2 cards in the meantime.
Turning tides. Let's switch your
Yeah.
mind.
I'll still. I'll save the anime voice turn here. Why Baba the 2/3 trade the 2/1 to the 4/2. So you can do that. You can totally do that. Now I should have talked through it. The only reason I didn't like it is it leaves them with the 3/3 lifesteal. And actually, you know, our deck has like Smite. Sometimes we are trying to push damage into the opponent, and I wanted to get rid of the lifesteal. Whoa! Someone asked, how many immortalized in stones the opponent had? But in fact, only 1 Leviathan could more than make up for it. All I can think of is, you know, showing us the mechanic going, wow, Yugi! The opponent played Dredge, allowing them to draw 2 cards from the top of their deck. That's not what Dredge does. That's not what Dredge does. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, we're probably gonna lose, like Gun says. But we're going to draw more cards on this turn. And then I'm going to discover a minion and a dragon on the next turn. And see if, you know, Raid Boss or Deathwing or something can help us. But drink it good. Yeah, we play Bot Agreed. Cornelius Roame doesn't allow me to draw 2 cards on top of my deck. I play Roam of Greed. Dredge again. Here's a look at this Deathwing, man. At least I get a 12/12 on board. They draw whatever they dredge. They still have 7 mana. Oh! Well, alright. Well, 11 wins is good. 11 wins is good. They have an extra Leviathan. And we're all going into turn 9, not turn 10, for Deathwing's sake.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Not holding another dragon. Could discover one here. There's no way I have time for Malagos, and there's no way I have time for Dormu, so I still take this, just in case I discover a dragon here. But we need Deathwing, didn't show up. How about here? Another Cornelius. Now wait, hold on. Hold on. If we take Mana Saber, and we flip Mana Saber with Crazed Alchemist, and we draw Mr. Smite, that could actually maybe slip through. Maybe? Probably not.
Quite the pickle.
Because, I mean, the Mana Saber, I need to delay for 2 turns, because I can't play it right now.
Time's over.
And actually, do I flip this to a 1/4 to slow down their damage? Flip this just to slow down their damage? I mean, I'm trying to steal an extra turn, which I don't know if I can do. I wouldn't be thinking of this out. I mean, I'm trying to find anything that might work, but when they get this next Leviathan, that means they can use Leviathan to kill both of our minions, and they can send everything else face, which means I won't have enough health to live through another turn, even with this Protect the Innocent. They heal with the True Silver, that's true. That is true. They're thinking about swinging their True Silver there, going even lower on health, but they're still out of Smite range. So we're at 4/4, they dredge. I put the 2/4 into the 2/2. I think they're gonna hold back the other Leviathan to try to answer a taunt if I played one. Ooh, that card's actually really bad. Alright, there's Smite! Be very quiet. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Alright, so I've got 9. We're gonna play Protect the Innocent, and we're gonna play Mana Saber.
Front line fortified.
So they can use the other Leviathan to get through the taunt, but then they only have 2 mana to do extra damage. I'm just up its tits. I can think of quite a few ways from the win. I'm gonna hope they don't have any of them. I was actually hoping they played the Leviathan. If they play the Leviathan, it means they're not playing a taunt. This is the dragon. Is it Sleepy Dragon?
I must move quickly.
It's a taunt. It's a taunt. It's a taunt. Okay. Let's see. So Smite plus hold the bridge can get through the taunt, but then I only have 4 face damage. Can I get something off Panda? I mean, if I make this play, we always lose, because we know they have another Leviathan. So it's no good. I could Panda into Enter the Colosseum?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Righteous Defense. Now, if I play Righteous Defense, I don't have the mana for Smite this turn.
Time's over.
And this is the only way we even live through the turn, so I have to do it. But now Smite's not enough damage to kill him. So right now I don't have a solution that was necessary to even try to live. Boom, boom, boom.
Turning tides.
Double Baba.
Who is next
Baba
on
Knight
the
Captain.
chopping block?
Well, they played the taunt. They played the taunt. It was almost an amazing win. We looked for the out. We almost had it. We were this close to greatness. Wait, says Ref Knight. The 11's fine. The 11's fine. We tried. We got to try. We got to show our attempt. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Non-epic, or non-golden epic. That's still hard dust, I guess, but... if you want to still see some more and you've not watched the YouTube runs, there's some high-win runs on the YouTube. If you're interested in some non-Hearthstone games, you can check out Save File Variety, the backup channel. Well, not the backup channel, the alternate channel, just for me playing non-Hearthstone stuff. A heck of a lot of people here, which is always very nice to see. Bye-bye.